There are so many annoying things in life. Siblings, sisters in particular, food containers that don't close up properly. You know, the list keeps going on and on. But having a small room is no longer in that list because I managed to turn it from this onto that. My name's Lola, and this is probably the best makeover you've seen in a while. Because my room was real bad, guys. Like, it was real bad. If you want to see how I did it, keep watching. I could have organized it and cleaned it, but I just wanted to show, you know, the reality that I've been living in. My clothes have been in this suitcase back there. And I just wanted you to understand how this makeover will improve my life. My room's literally 2 by 3 meters, and that is really small. Essentially, I could fit 2 beds and then have 1 meter at the end of it. There is a really annoying box that covers up the ceiling of the staircase that made that bit of the room a bit chamfered, so they boxed it up and created like a storage bit. But the main issue with the room, I believe, is that it's really dark. It is a north-facing bedroom, and in England, you're not going to get any sun at any time of the day, any season of the year. It's just simple as that. You get this light that has a bluish hue to it, but we can work around it. For that, I wanted the room to feel very cozy, even when the weather's bad. So we're going to avoid the modern bright look at all costs and go for something a bit more homely. As you can see, I've already failed at some things. Those paints back there, I don't know. They looked great in the shop. I don't know what happened. They're terrible. They look horrible. And I'm probably just gonna paint everything white and see how it goes. I'm almost there. Aww. I think I'm gonna keep it white unless I stumble upon a paint shop. Are there no good colors of paint? Like, I just don't understand. What was I thinking? Big 2 was a failure. And this is what trying to choose your paint color is gonna look like for people with anxiety. Well, those are gonna have to be the candidates. The bottom 2 are really similar, but the top one, that's too yellow. It's too similar to what was already there. The bottom one, it's kind of too light. The middle one is too dark. I don't know. Ugh! I think we're gonna go with the middle one. That's nutmeg white, I think. So it's not entirely done because there's a few bits that need a second coat, and this bit in particular hasn't got much love from, oops. I ran out of paint. Quick tip, when you go to buy a new bucket for something that you haven't finished, to make sure you get the same shade, make sure you get a bucket from the same batch number. You can usually find a batch number underneath. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a number there somewhere. Yeah, it's right here. Painting the ceiling would do two things. Help create this atmosphere in the whole room. It will also break up the lines that separate the wall from the ceiling, making you focus on other things rather than my particularly beautiful popcorn ceiling. This was one way that I found to hide it, and it hit it quite well. I mean, it's really, really camouflaged. So yeah, I recommend. After playing around with multiple floor plan options, it was obvious I wouldn't have enough space. I'd have to give something up. So I quickly realized that I'd have to have something a bit more custom, or I wouldn't be able to fit everything in here. And I sacrificed my wardrobe because I could use the big box as a desk, but it would be very uncomfortable, and I don't even have that many clothes, so that was kind of an easy decision. So for the layout of the room, this is going to be the empty space. My clothes are going there, bed's going here, desk is going there, and hopefully it'll all work out. Sometimes I don't trust my own mind. I need to see the things myself with my eyes so I can actually believe what's in my mind. So I modeled it on Rhino. Two options. One would be if I couldn't fit the whole sheet of timber board in my car, have like a little bit of space between the desk and the shelves so that it could also act as a separation of environments, whereas the one on the left looks more like it's an integrated kind of space. It looks a bit more custom, a bit more built into the space, and it will also give me a lot more surface area, and I need that for my course. So that's what we're going for. Obviously, most people don't have the software. It's fine. In this case, actually in all cases, I'd say do tape out the floors to make sure the measurements are correct, to make amends before, you know, any big damages are done. Taping out is great. I just got some plywood, not plywood, timber board they call it, from Wix. It was £60 for a 60 centimeters by 2 meters, by 200, no, 600, essentially 60 centimeters by 2 meters, 0.3, which is just going to be slightly bigger than the whole width of the room, which is about 205. You can always, you know, forget about the curves and just ask for a cut piece of wood. I'm sure wherever you're watching from, your hardware store, there's probably one at least that will cut up wood for you. You could just do simply like one big table going across over the bed if you have a lower bed. The bed that I bought is like quite a high one because of the drawers underneath, so I won't be able to have the table going all the way because I would have about 10 centimeters. Like that's just not comfortable for feet. Oh my god! Don't touch, don't touch. Your hands are dirty. Ah! Do you think it's like wrong to apply wood varnish after the table's already installed? This is how the room's looking. I've got everything on that side so that we can actually bring the table in. So, with the drywall, all I had to do is just make a hole, quite a large one, and then screw a little anchor in so that I could actually, you know, put a screw into the drywall. It's hard, but not harder than drilling. So, I much prefer it. Okay, table's up. Half up. I managed to add this on here. As you can see, it went wrong. Dad came for the rescue and we installed a different, I don't know, bracket, because it's got a gap here in the middle that needed something in between so that the screw wouldn't actually come out the wall. finish installing the 2 brackets to hold that side of the table. And then we have a desk, ladies and gentlemen. And whenever I'm doing construction work, well, not construction, but like I get rock and roll vibes. Oh, this is so nice, and it's right next to the window as well. Oh, I'm so happy. I actually don't care about my hair anymore. Long story short, I installed the blind, the first one. I didn't even want to record it because it was just so hard. Now in the package it says customizable size or something along those lines. And you know what it says in the the instructions manual? It says take a saw and chop it off. Well, you know, I don't need it to be adjustable size then if I'm just gonna take the saw and chop it up. But we're gonna forget about that and we're just gonna do it. Now we're gonna measure this thing plus the fixings so that we can fit perfectly. There. No, I changed my mind. So because because I already messed up that one, why am I gonna try and mess up this one as well, right? I might as well just cut more of this one and then move this fixing here where there's space to actually make a hole, because there I'm not gonna be able to make a hole because there's so many holes there already. That was my fault, but anyway, I can't punch more holes there, so let's look better now. No, Lola, what are you doing? Okay, better now? Yes, better now. This is patchable, and it's easy to patch, so don't be afraid to poke holes, to try different things, try new, I don't know, blinds. Fun in life. We all click. 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 Oh no. Okay. Absolutely do not do this at home. I don't know how the hell they thought this was safe. It isn't. If something happens, do sue them. I mean, I have nothing to do with this. Done. It's probably gonna be like that, because I'm gonna be studying right there. This drawer is not looking good. It better be good. It better be good. That's all I have to say. Okay, this is not good. Never mind. Update on the bed. They replied saying they're gonna come pick it up and send a replacement, which is really good. I might want to show what I got at Ikea and how much I spent. That's it. This is like a wall organizer kind of thing. Got reduced from a whopping £11 down to £5. Bargain. This, I think it's like a soap dish, but like nobody cares. They can put jewelry and stuff. Like you always need one of these, you know? 75p from that used bit, like maybe it was a return or something. The clothes hanger, a vase. This was for, I think, from £6 for £1. What the hell? Great purchase. This was 50p as well, I think from £1 to 50p. Just like a tea light holder. A nice little spice rack for my beauty spicers. This is like a drawer organizer kind of thing. Was that all? Oh no, these are really cool. You kind of like insert them below a shelf like that. So yeah, these are gonna be great for holding my paint brushes and stuff that I don't want to be seen. And then I went to Dunelm And this is from the outside of the £30. This is extras, but I got this fitted sheet from £6 for £4.20, so that's almost £2 discount. And this one is like a duvet cover, just white because because it was cheap. That's it. The most important thing here would be, can I reach it to get it? So that's about my max, right? Keep it there, stay there. That is precisely 1 meter and 13 centimeters and a half. 1 meter, 13 centimeters and a half. Okay, so let me explain. That separation on the wall in front of me is the separation between a concrete wall and something that I don't know if we can consider a wall. It was weaker than drywall, definitely. I felt like it was going to break at any time, and I couldn't drill it. Oh, okay. Why does everything have to be so hard? Okay. This doesn't even feel like it's a proper wall. It's like really soft. And neither does this. Oh shit, I probably cut myself. Oh, it was my pinky finger. I didn't want it to be here. I want it to be here. Okay, you know what? It's better here anyway, because if there's a chance of something falling, it ain't gonna fall on my head. Okay, Lola. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Look at the size of that freaking hole. Especially now when like life in bigger cities is getting so expensive by like the square inch, I think it's really important to know how to use it, like every bit of space that you have available. You know, all you need is a timber board or some plywood and some brackets, and you've got yourself a nice desk and shelves and whatever else you want to make with that wood. It's gonna make your bank account proud, and it's gonna make your room look better. I would love if you commented what you didn't like about this video so that I can go and fix it next time for you. And then after you do that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and then watch my next video to see if I fixed it for you. Okay, I don't know what else to say. Thank you so much for watching all the way. This is the final result.